Hello, second grade parents. My name is Chantel Wilson, and I have the pleasure of teaching your child for second grade this year. A little bit about me. I have a boring testimony, which I'm very grateful for. I was raised in a Christian home by Christian parents. There's never been a day when I haven't known Jesus as my Lord and Savior, and I'm so thankful for that. I am a Logos alum, as well as my husband Dane is also an alum, and we're both so thankful for the sacrifices that our parents made to give us this education. And I am thankful that I get to come back and teach your kids and tell them the good news every day. I just want to say thank you for having your kids at Logos and for entrusting them to me for a whole year to shape and train them. Only God knows what this year is going to hold, but I'm excited to see what He does with it, and I'm here to make this year as fun and easy for you and your child as possible. Okay, so a little bit about classroom management. My main rule is obey right away, all the way, with a good attitude every day, and then everything else kind of follows from there. Some other school rules in the classroom are raise your hand before you speak, stand when you speak, work hard. If there is any disobedience that happens in the classroom, then I would put your child's name on the board and then send a pink slip home with them, just writing down exactly what happened so that you know what disobedience occurred during the day. I spend the first week or two showing them lots of grace and lots of reminders, but then no more reminders, then things really start happening. So if you see a pink slip, read it, sign it, send it back the next day. I have the kids apologize to me before I send them home. So if they do come home with a pink slip, they've already made it right with me. They just need to let you know what happened. A lot of disobedience that I found in second grade is just a lack of self-control. So we're just practicing a lot of self-control in second grade for things like defiance, disobedience, dishonesty, fighting, foul language, including taking the Lord's name in vain. That I will send your child straight to Mr. Whitling, and he will contact you directly. In second grade, the kiddos get letter grades. So we give out A, B, C, and F. And if the kids get an F, I send a pink slip home, not because they were disobedient, but because they failed a paper and you need to know if they are failing. Sometimes it is because, they are being lazy, and then that is, something that would be kind of like a disobedience thing. But sometimes it's just they're struggling in math, and you need to know that they're struggling in math. They might need a little extra help with that at home. If they do get a pink slip for a failed paper, go ahead and sign it, send it back with them the next day, and then that way I know that you know that they failed a paper. At Logos, all of the subjects are integrated both in the way they're taught and in the way that they are graded. So for example, on a history test or a science test, I'll have a word box, and then I would expect the kids to spell all those words correctly. And if on their science test they misspelled a word, then the spelling will actually affect their science grade. So be watching out for that for grading. In second grade, the kids also receive a letter grade for penmanship. I expect great things from them in regards to their letter formation and their neatness. At the very beginning of the year, we review manuscript, we review print, but halfway through the first quarter, I start teaching them cursive. And once I've taught them all the letters and they've had time to practice and get good and learn their letters, then I hold them accountable to accurate letter formation and neat letter formation. And because the subjects are integrated, if they have sloppy handwriting, if their O's look like A's, that affects their spelling grade, which can also affect their science grade. So it's really important for them to be faithful in the details this year, and especially in their handwriting. This is the first year where they get to have a commentarius. This is what mine looks like. There's this black in a black binder, but they get a commentarius. This will come home with them every afternoon and must come back to school every single day. Check it regularly for their graded work. When I grade work, I send it home in their commentarius. They are not allowed to throw away their graded work at school, so please check in as regularly as you can so that their binder doesn't fill up with a ton of graded work. In their commentarius, I have an HAS. I send home a new HAS every single Friday. This will let you know what's happening during the week, like what we're studying, or if we have any tests, or if we have no school. On their HAS, I also have their Bible verse that they are supposed to memorize for the week, their spelling words, and any notes home that I need to tell you. On their HAS also, I give them stamps, not for the first week of school, but the second. Every student starts off with a stamp, but then they have opportunities to lose their stamp throughout the day. So let's say they got a pink slip, they would lose their stamp, or if they fail a paper. If they fail a paper, I won't necessarily take away their stamp. It kind of depends on if was it because they're being lazy, or was it just kind of like a fluke. So that one I will use my best judgment. But if they have a uniform violation, or if they're absent or tardy, or if they have an office visit, they would lose their stamp. If they get all 5 stamps during the week, then I have a candy box and they get to choose a candy out of the candy box. For homework for second grade, the kids have a new spelling list and a new Bible verse that they learn every single week. They also have math facts that they have to do every single week. I send them home on the back of the HAS. They should complete these and turn them in by the following Friday. They have to read 10 minutes out loud every single day. I'll send home a reading log every Monday, and they would read Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then turn it in on Friday. If we have a science test or a history test coming up, they should study for that. And then every other week, they will bring home a rough draft of whatever we're working on. If it's a fable or a letter or a 3-point paragraph, they'll bring home a rough draft and you can edit it with them. They should spend approximately 30 minutes of homework depending on their academic skill. If they're struggling in something, it might be more, or if they're just breezing through, then it would be less, but about 30 minutes. Ways that you can help out in the classroom. We will be doing reading groups, so if you would like to read with some really cute second graders, then let me know and I will figure out reading groups. If you like to substitute teach, if I need a substitute and you're willing to teach for me, please let me know. And then also just be praying for me to be a good teacher this year for your students, and to pray for our class that they would love God and love each other and work hard, and that none of us would get sick. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please feel free to contact me. I have my phone number and my email address on the HAS. It's never a bother. You're never a bother. It's my pleasure to serve you. So please let me know if you have questions. I'm excited. I'm very excited about this year, and Lord willing, I will see you on Monday. Okay, bye.